What age do boys outgrow that Spider-Man shit? The answer is never. Once you become a Spider-Man fan, there's no going back. You can't outgrow it. It's for eternity. And there's a reason for that. And it is because he is the most relatable superhero. You see, as a little kid,
yes, that's exactly yes.
we love Spider-Man because of his extraordinary abilities, like shooting webs from his wrist, ability to climb on walls, and being able to swing from building to building. He was always the hero we wanted to be growing up. But as we grow older, we start to see that there's more to Spider-Man than meets the eye.
That nigga is really one of us, bro.
We actually start to understand the struggle Peter Parker actually goes through behind the mask and without it. And as grown adults, we can fully relate to some of the horrible things he went through, whether it was losing a loved one, not spending enough time with your significant other, not being responsible enough, or financially not able to make ends meet.
Hi. I have a paycheck due this week. And
You're a month late again. Again?
There are times where we will look at him and be like, yo,
damn, that's me right there.
Literally me. Because let's be real, we've gone through at least one of those things in our lives. And that's why I feel like as the reader or the viewer, we can relate to him more than other superheroes like Batman or Iron Man. Because let's be real, not everyone's the CEO of $1 billion company.
You cheap bastard!
I fuck with Tony.
So I just want to go over some things that I feel like, us regular people have in common with him. And to basically show why he's everyone's favorite superhero.
they love me.
Peter constantly juggles with his superhero life and his personal.
Bro, what, bro? This is all this video really needs right here. Now you got work, school, girlfriend, and what you want to be, what you have to be.
As he has to sacrifice many things in his personal life.
Like he's like the perfect example. He's like the epitome of what a man is supposed to be, bro.
But rather
and what they actually go through.
Do instead.
So Spider-Man.
But instead, some days he has to stop Doc Ock on a Monday morning.
You motherfucker!
And unfortunately, that gets in the way of his hobbies that consist of him going to college, getting good grades, and of course, spending time with Mary Jane. Like, imagine being a full-time superhero, then having to go to school on time, then right after, go to your job just to get yelled at by your boss for being late.
Parker, you're late, man. Always late.
I feel like some of us as adults struggle with trying to balance different aspects of our lives, like Peter does. For us, it could be trying to keep a job while being a full-time college student.
Pizza time.
Or it can constantly be that you're working all the time and not being able to spend time with your family. Then unfortunately now you have to sacrifice or cancel one of those things for something that you feel like is more important.
I'm sorry. You don't deserve
this, bro. I'm gonna subscribe to this nigga. 601 subs, man. I'm here. We here.
In Peter's case, he always chooses the safety of New York City over his own job, and in some cases, even his own girlfriend. A lot of men would break down under pressure on dealing with these kind of things on an everyday basis. And the way he tries to balance all these things in life is
but you eventually do break down though, bro. You eventually do. But you gotta patch yourself up and pick up the pieces and keep it rolling, bro. It's a part of it.
That us men respect a lot because we realize he's not perfect, just like us. And then I want to talk about how we can relate to him on how he deals with loss. Whether it be Uncle Ben, Gwen Stacy, or Aunt May.
This shit was sad. Aunt May?
Whether it be Uncle
What Spider-Man movie was that?
Gwen Stacy.
I think
or Aunt May.
Which movie was this?
May.
It was the one with Toby, I think.
He handles it in a way that, to me, is inspiring. Because at first, he blames himself for their deaths as he starts to think about the things he could have done instead, or should have said instead, which is something I feel like people who have just lost a loved one say to themselves if they feel like they could have done something about it. For someone who goes through so much pain in his life, physically and mentally, he goes out there still and makes jokes and smiles at people under his mask while saving them from danger. And how I feel like men can relate to that is, it doesn't necessarily have to be that you've lost someone in your life. It could just be that you've hit rock bottom in your life and you're depressed and you feel like giving up just because you're so tired. He shows us no matter how hard it gets, you always have to get back up. and continue to do what you gotta do to get
so stupid, bro.
back on your feet.
Strong focus on what I want.
And in his story, he also shows us not to abandon our friends and loved ones, and not to be ignorant and accept the help that they're offering.
I get it. Thank you. But I'm fine. I don't need your help.
As in the darkest moments in our lives, we need comfort from our loved ones and friends.
Everybody needs help sometimes, Peter. Even Spider-Man.
And then his story also tells us to not have vengeance in our heart, as it will make us ugly and bitter in the inside. In coping with these losses, Peter finds peace in his sense of responsibility. While the pain of loss never fully goes away, he channels it into determination to make a positive impact on the world, and making sure the deaths of his loved ones were not in vain. Spider-Man's relatability lies in the fact that he's not the most perfect superhero, and when he's Peter Parker, he's definitely not the most perfect human being. As shown in the movies, there are days where he feels like he let people down and he just feels like shit. And then there are some moments where he feels like he's unstoppable and he is this shit. And I feel like that's something that
this was because of the
he feels
symbiote,
like he's
though.
unstoppable and he is this shit. And I feel like that's something that everyone can relate to. Stan Lee really knew what he was doing when he created Spider-Man. Because not only did he create the most iconic superhero, he created the most relatable superhero. He created an icon that is admired by all ages. He shows you that if you don't give up and you get right back on that horse, things will turn out okay.
You just gotta believe in yourself, and you pull yourself together. You get right back on the horse. And
Don't give me the horse thing.
That's gonna wrap it up for this video. If you made it to the end and enjoyed this video, leave a like. Also, if you're into anime and basketball, I also talk about it on this channel. If that interests you, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next.
W fucking video, man. Holy shit. You don't grow out of Spider-Man, you grow into Spider-Man, bro. Facts, bro. Facts. Facts. Stream watchers, 1, 2 viewers, 0 viewers, whoever's watching. Thank you so much for standing by me in these 3 hours. I will be streaming tomorrow afternoon, probably around the same time. Right now I gotta make some videos because I haven't posted in like 2 weeks. So thank you so much for watching. Let me play a song for the outro. Let me play some chill shit. I've been fucking with this song lately.